Karpaciauskas gets off to a fast start here. You're right, Pepe is struggling a little bit with this left-handed approach. Reilly just 20 years old. Of course, in 1988, he fought at 106 pounds. But since then, he's grown 6 inches. He's put on 30 pounds, has a great deal of experience, almost 230 amateur fights. He spars with professional fighters a great deal. And it looks like very few of them are left-handers. He's not handling Karpaciauskas' style well at all.
And let's take a look at, well, as you see now, a standing 8 count already to Pepe Reilly. He is getting hit with those straight left hands by Karpaciauskas. And the thing is that he is keeping his left foot outside the right foot now of his opponent. But he was not doing that earlier. He needs to get his left foot outside the right foot of his opponent so he can land the left hook to the head and to the body.
One of the things we've seen out of Pepe Reilly consistently in the trials and also the box office in his first fight here were a great many hooks. He's yet to throw any. And he frankly looks nervous, Al. I can't imagine why. He's had a long layoff. He was originally scheduled to fight Thursday. He fought the first day of this tournament. He's had a long layoff. Starting slow.
And he was so loose in his first bout. Karpaciauskas was a very, very good boxer in his first match here, but he was able to be hit to the body at will almost, and I would have thought Pepe Reilly would be cranking left hooks to the body against this fighter.
Karpaciauskas is 26 years old, so he does have some experience on Pepe Reilly. Pepe Reilly has dreamed since age 12 of being in the Olympics and hopefully winning the gold medal. And the way this day has gone for the U.S. fighters, it has continued in the 147-pound class as Pepe Reilly has yet to score in the first round.
Karpaciauskas has done a very good job of nullifying Pepe's jab and not allowing him to step in with that left hook.
Final seconds, round 1. Karpaciauskas leads 4-0. Father Fred on the right, son Pepe. He trails 4-0 after round 1. And Joe Bird was relatively upset with Pepe Reilly. Told him, among other things, get off first.
Karpaciauskas has shown us a very good straight left hand, and that punch is getting, there it is, getting into Pepe Reilly.
Another very
precipitous standing 8 count, in my opinion.
The referee from the Philippines, Renato Fortaleza, is Pepe Reilly now in a comeback situation in a day where the scoring has not been friendly for U.S. fighters to this point.
And remember, 4 standing 8 counts during a bout, and it is stopped. 3 in 1 round and it stopped. But if you have 4 total, you're out of it.
And Reilly already has 2. First, Pepe Reilly, suspended 4 years ago because of steroid use, has come back to be at this point in his career to hopefully be a medal winner in the 1992 Olympics. Certainly plans on becoming a professional following the Olympics. A medal would certainly help. And now points taken away for Pepe Reilly. That'll make it 8-0 Karpaciauskas.
3 points are added to the opponent's score when a warning creates that situation.
Oh, the Philippine judge being very difficult on Pepe Reilly to this point. I don't remember him being cautioned much in the first fight, and he wasn't warned at all.
Fortaleza is a referee among many here who takes an active, almost absurdly active role in a bout. Constant cautions and some warnings, but I thought that was a little quick for Pepe Reilly.
If you get 3 warnings in a fight, the boxer is disqualified. So Pepe already has 2 standing 8 counts, 1 warning, and he's down 9-1. This day has not gone the way we thought it would for the U.S. boxing team, Al.
Except for that, Pepe's in great shape, huh?
Well, his eye looks good.
Yeah, it's about the best thing we can say. At this juncture, Pepe is reduced to lunging in with the right hand or the jab. What he needs very badly to do is take a step to his left and crank up the left hooks to the body and the head. He's got a great left hook. We have not seen it yet in this bout. He does not do well against lefties, and he's doing poorly against this one.
Final minute of round 2. And Pepe Reilly is going to have to fight like this is the last fight of his life. No interference that time by the referee from the Philippines. They break and break cleanly.
There's the hook by Reilly. That is the punch he needs so badly to land, and the way he'll land it is by stepping to his left and throwing it as a double left hook. There it is to the head. And the right lands. Did he get credit? No.
For neither.
For neither punch.
Another caution by the referee now. That for pushing to Pepe Reilly.
Now, he has done some holding, Reilly, but it hasn't been that dramatic, I don't think. And now, there is some holding.
That's a caution for turning your back to the opponent. Final 10 seconds of round 2. Karpaciauskas leads 9-2. And I don't like Pepe's chances. Trailing 9-2, Pepe Reilly in red needs something big to happen. What did Joe Bird tell him, Al?
He told him quite simply, they're letting him do everything to you. They're going to warn you. They're going to caution you. They're going to take points away. Don't brawl with him, but you've got to fight him. You've got to land a lot of shots. So they want activity from Pepe Reilly, but not brawling.
Did I also hear Joe Bird say you got to knock him out?
Well, the other assistant coach said that, and I'll tell you, he may need to do that. There's the hook. He's not getting credit for these punches. I don't want to sound jingoistic here, but the fact of the matter is the scoring today has not been very kind to the Americans. You said it, and I have to repeat it. They have landed shots that they're not getting credit for. It's that simple.
Under caution this time by the Philippine referee. That's for pushing to Karpaciauskas.
Now, Karpaciauskas has fought a smart bout here, but guess what? He's getting nailed with some left hands here. And if Reilly can get himself in better position to throw that left, which he has never done in this bout, he will be more effective. He's taken away his best weapon for this bout, Reilly, and he did it against Brasino, a left-hander in the box office in the trials, but barely got through.
This is third round action in red. Pepe Reilly, the young 20-year-old, 147-pounder out of Glendale, California. His opponent is Vitalijus Karpaciauskas, a young man out of Lithuania, 26 years old.
Karpaciauskas doing most of the holding with his right hand to the left of Reilly. He does not want Reilly to throw that punch, so he's doing a lot of holding. And in truth, we have to say, he is not getting cautioned or warned.
No. The Philippine referee, Mr. Fortaleza, has been particularly tough on Pepe Reilly.
2 left hooks by Reilly. The score does not move.
That has been consistent today, Al, as we have documented. Why the lack of scoring is no one's guess. This is electronic scoring. It is 5 judges at ringside, majority rule scoring, but the problem with having a scoring system that's computerized is people have to push buttons or not push buttons in the case of the 3 fights we've witnessed today.
And 3 of the 5 judges have to agree within 1 second that a punch has landed. Pepe Reilly is now in almost the desperation mode. And of course he gets another caution from the referee. Why not?
Yeah, for turning his back to the opponent.
When he was pushed against the rope.
Karpaciauskas looked up at the clock. He realizes he has 35 seconds left, and he will advance and be 1 win away from the medal round. And Pepe Reilly is 30 seconds away from being the 3rd straight U.S. fighter to lose today.
And you can chalk this bout up to loss up to several things. 1, a tactical problem that Reilly couldn't get outside to throw the left hook, his big weapon. And secondly, the fact that he has not gotten any help from the scorekeepers or this official, who again adds 3 points to his opponent's score.
That is his 2nd warning, 3, and he's disqualified. 10 seconds to go. No way Pepe Reilly's going to overcome this deficit. Pepe Reilly, along with Eric Griffin and Sergio Reyes, go down to defeat today at Badalona in the worst day of boxing for this boxing team in 1992.
and possibly for any U.S. boxing team in the last several Olympics.
Today was looked upon with great hopes. The 4 fighters fighting, the 3 fighters we've shown were 3 fighters that we thought were locks, almost locks to win. Griffin, the three-time amateur world champion. Reyes, excellent fight in his first one, and Reilly, who was terrific.
Here's where the points were taken away from Reilly. Now, here's Reilly. He's doing a little bit of holding, trying to get his arm out, and he got the point taken.
Vitalijus Karpaciauskas.
Well, Reilly loses. We'll have a report from Hannah Storm on track and field after these important messages.
The boxing squad, Pepe Reilly, Sergio Reyes, and heavy gold medal favorite, light flyweight Eric Griffin, have all lost today. That Griffin match.
Now listen to this crowd.
The announcement was jeered by the Munich crowd for the next 15 minutes and on into the next bout. At the 1988 Olympics, boxing was again plagued by controversy. This time, light middleweight Roy Jones was the victim. South Korea's Park Si-hun won an unexpected decision over the American to take the gold, and Jones was simply stunned. In an ironic twist, Jones was later named the tournament's most outstanding boxer. And in a big part due to that Roy Jones controversy, a new scoring system has been instituted at the Olympics, an electronic scoring system. However, with the new scoring system, unfortunately, controversy still remains.
Back in Badalona, this is Bob Trumpy covering boxing and the controversy surrounding the loss by Eric Griffin to Lozano, the Spaniard. This graphic shows you the position of our camera. There are 5 judges sitting ringside. The next flurry you will see is from this camera angle covered by Al Bernstein.
Here is looking across the ring as you saw it. Eric Griffin landing a left hand to the head of Lozano. No scoring movement. Then he will land a right to the body, and body punches were not counted much anyway, but that was a clear blow that landed. And then he will finish it off with yet another shot that will land to the head of Lozano. An excellent uppercut. No points scored.
Now we're going to change the angle of the ring, show you where our camera is. The 5 judges, 2 across from the camera angle, and this next flurry is from this camera angle.
And as you look across the ring, you will see Eric Griffin land an excellent uppercut that snaps the head back of Lozano. Now Lozano throws this right hook. Should not have counted as a scoring blow because it did not hit with the white portion of the glove, but the score changes. He gets credit. And finally, in the last flurry in this match, Eric Griffin went to town for the last 8 seconds, landing a double right hook, a good straight left, again going to the body, and then landing yet another punch to the head of Lozano and finishes it off with a good body blow. The scoring did not move. Any one of those punches could have created a tie or 2 more, a win for Eric Griffin.
Bob Trumpy and Al Bernstein join us now from Juventud Pavilion. Gentlemen, what's the latest on the U.S. protest?
Well, it was filed, and the decision was reviewed by the protest committee. They met for 2 hours. They watched videotapes. They looked at computer printouts, and they could not come to a decision. So they will take the protest to the referee and judges committee, which will convene tomorrow morning to review the protest. Now, one of the things we want to tell you is we have the computer printout of the 5 judges. And Al, it's to say the least, very revealing.
Very intriguing indeed. As you can see, and the red, by the way, is Lozano. You see Lozano and Griffin. Each of the judges ended up scoring this bout for Griffin on their individual computer scoring. A total of 81-50 for Griffin. But because 3 of the 5 judges have to agree on each punch within a second, only 5 were accepted for Griffin and 6 for Lozano. And mysteriously, Eric Griffin, though he looks for all intents to be the winner, is not.
Yeah, unfortunately, this electronic scoring system was kind of devised so that this wouldn't happen. And under electronic scoring, first Olympics, already a protest, Hannah. His credit, Gail. We talked to him earlier. He said he's still a co-captain of this U.S. boxing team. He's going to hang around and support his teammates as best he possibly can throughout the Olympics.
Okay, do you think they have any shot with this next appeal?
No.
Yeah, I would agree with Bob. It doesn't look like it. There are very long faces among the U.S. boxing people here.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you so very much. And welcome back. I'm Gail Gardner. Lightweight Oscar De La Hoya is one of America's best hopes for a boxing gold. Well, he fought last night. Here's the call by Bob Trumpy and Al Bernstein.